Up there, we'll get the hand dryers in between. There we go, there we go, there we go. And like so, we will, yeah, that's kind of the idea. This is obviously going to be a female restroom, and then we'll do the male restroom on the other side. I will just see, what else do we need to do? Well, anyway, let's just finish that off then. So for this one, I'm going to do a very similar thing, but we'll start off these guys out over here. One, okay, do a little something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll do urinals for the rest of it to kind of maximize our space here, because, and that'll actually work all the way till the edge over there. Nice, look at that. Isn't that great? This is going to be the male restroom. We just want to make sure that we also get ourselves some of these. 1, 2. Yeah, that's going to be about right. We'll get ourselves the hand dryers over there, in there, and there, and there, and we'll get a door in there. So there we go. Now we've got a pretty big bathroom in our lounge, right? So we'll need to do the rest of the lounge as well over here. So that's going to be good. I'm still getting those notifications up there, but that's fine. And then we'll do this for every gate. This is kind of going to be the template for the gate. What we'll do is, in this area, we'll do a little bit of a shop, maybe up there as well. We'll see how we do it, but we need to go and continue to extend the upper level. So we've got a little bit of cash, so let's go ahead and do the next big extension, maybe about 200k over there. Yeah, nice. So we can also go ahead and clear out this wall here, and we should probably be able to just copy and paste everything there. So maybe what I'll do is I will go and grab the, yeah, actually let's do that so that we do the copy and paste thing properly. Let's do the rest of the lounge over here. We're going to go with some of these medium ones this time around. So if I do something like this, right, one there and one here, and I'm going to do the hedges thing again over here. So the plan is that we kind of do the hedges up to there. Yeah, like so, like so. Yeah, that's going to work, and we'll tie that in over there. Oops, I paused the game. Now, there we go. How about that as access to the lounge? Now, we need a few other bits and pieces in the lounge. Least of all is the buffet table. We could probably even do 2 buffet tables. We'll do that kind of down here. So we'll do 2 buffet tables on the edges over there, and then there's going to be tons of seating and other bits and pieces in here also. So we'll get some lounge, like kind of loungers going on. Can we kind of close out all of this stuff? Do we have to kind of see this? Yeah, we don't have to. So there we go. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some nice areas, seating areas in place here. We'll try and mix it up a little bit. Okay, so if that's the case, let's maybe try and do something like that. No, something like that, and then we'll do something like this. Yeah, good. Let's quickly put some plants and other things in there as well. Just make each smaller lengthwise. Will the bathroom inside the lounge be used by any passengers, or it will be a very private bathroom? I believe it'll be a private bathroom for those in the lounge. That's kind of what I'm suggesting. So there will be other bathrooms. I'm just kind of trying to get this whole thing planned out a little bit. It obviously takes a fair bit of time to sort out the stuff that we're doing here. So we'll do some of this kind of stuff, and then at the same time we'll do maybe that, and that. And then what I'll also want to do is get ourselves a little bit of these little tables. Where are the tables? Over there. We'll get the round tables with these guys. No, maybe the square tables will work a little bit better. Square table there, square table there, square table there. And that's kind of the idea that I have. So let's go ahead and copy that situation there, and I'll move it and do exactly that thing over there. So there we go. That's our kind of the starting point of our lounge area. Now I want to do a bunch of tables and chairs over here also. So we'll go in here, we'll grab the little round tables this time around. And what we'll do is we'll try and offset it a little bit so it's not quite as... So we'll do something like that maybe. I think that's going to be pretty cool. So let's do that. And let's get some nice chairs in place here. I like these ones. We'll do some of this. Okay, and then we'll copy and paste that to the other side also. This is going to be a pretty big lounge. I hope it's going to be kind of big enough. Should be. So if we do that, oh, I missed one, but we'll sort it out now. So if we do something like that, we'll just get our other two seats that I missed over there. There we go. Nice. There we go. So now we've got a lounge up and running over here. We probably can do some... Oh, you know what we can do? Let's get ourselves some laptop tables all the way at the back over here. So we'll do a little bit of this. Nice. And maybe actually up here also. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now we just need some higher chairs for this. Yeah, there we go. Let's just switch off this stuff so we can see what's going on. Nice. These lounges are getting pretty awesome now. This is leveling up our lounge game quite a lot over here. Now let's get a few more bits and pieces in place here. Maybe a couple of these guys. Okay. Something like that. Kind of be okay there. And then we just want a few plants in here also. Add mobile charge. Yes, mobile charger stations. Absolutely. We need to do that. Okay, let's do a couple of plants. In a few spots here. Maybe in the middle here somewhere. We'll do mobile charger stations in between there. And we'll do a bit of that going on over there, and we'll do something like that as well. Yeah, that should be okay. That's going to help us out a lot. We'll see whether we need to squeeze in anything over there. Charging stations, mobile charging stations. Let's find those guys. Oh, are you confusing me? Is the mobile charging space not on the other one? Add free tap water. Absolutely, we need some tap water, free tap water in here. That's something you rarely find in airports these days. Where do I find the mobile charger? I think it's the Sim Airport thing, guys. I think we're on the Sim Airport thing yet again. TV? We don't have TV. Do we have TV? Oh, we've got the info stuff. Yeah, we've got the info stuff. So we'll definitely get info stuff in here. Can I just switch that off so I can kind of align? Oh man, it doesn't want to. There we go. There we go. So we'll get some of that going on, and presumably what we can do is we'll slot in one over there and maybe do a couple over here as you're on your way out. Nice. Look at that. I love it, guys. Look at that. Look at that. The devs should add more items. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff in this build specifically. So look at that. Look at this lounge, guys. This is an awesome lounge. To be honest, I think we should, anyway, move some of that out of the way. Okay, now, with that setup in mind, we need to go upstairs here. Oh, we're in our last 20 minutes, and I want to do a proper bathroom setup over here. I'll do it on the side here. So we can copy and paste that as we go, and then we'll do a shop or a cafe in every one of them. So let's quickly do the bathroom, and then that's kind of the template for our stands going forward. So what I'll do is we'll run that section in there, and we'll run it through. I want it to be fairly sizable. So what's the size of this thing? Can I even see it? How long is that? It's 10. I think it's 10. So if we do something like that, they should be equidistant. Let's get ourselves a couple of these doors, if I can find them, like so and like so. And now we'll just do bathrooms in here yet again. So this is the general public bathroom at the gate. And let's do the rest of the stuff that we're wanting to do. We could actually do, yeah, let's do something like this. Okay, so if we do something like that, then we'll have some other room over there. So similarly, we'll do this kind of setup up here. What are we doing? Up about 6. And then we'll do urinals on the other side, like so. And then we'll just need to get, yeah, that's a little awkward actually. It's not the greatest setup. Yeah, that's awkward. In there, in there, in there, and in there. There, and there. Yeah, that's a little weird. A little weird. Free Wi-Fi, for example. Absolutely, that would be awesome. Okay, now over here, what we'll also do is we'll add a little bit of a shop. So I'll just kind of grab the shop zone. I'm going to align it like so. Yeah, it seems like we're in desperate need of a bit of a restart, actually. But anyway, we've got 20 minutes left in the stream, so we'll hold off on that. This is kind of going to be, yeah, absolutely. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to do that one over there, and then that last section is going to be used for the walker-later. Did I now plan this out? I did not. That is ludicrous. Okay, let's try that one more time. A shop zone. Now, switch off this stuff and that stuff, right? And let's just get our shop zone all built up. 18 by 18. That seems a reasonable shop zone to me. And this is how we're going to continue going along. So that area is going to be open. We're going to have the walker-laters run up here. And maybe that's what we need to add now quickly as well. Let's add our walker-laters. I do kind of like, can we just switch that off? Switch that off, please. Walker-later, large, switch off, switch off. Okay, there we go. Is the large the right size though? If we started off like that, it probably is about the right size. But I don't want it too close to the security. Let's have a look at the medium size quickly. Let's switch that off and see. Actually, I think the medium size is might be a little bit better for us. So we'll do it something like this. And then we'll move it off one from the wall so we can put some plants and stuff on the edges of that. Okay, so we'll do something like that. That's going to be excellent. So there's our walker-later. So these guys can come out through there, go into the walker-later or straight there. Then we'll do a copy of this entire thing up there as well. Nice, let's do that. Okay, go down here, get our walker-laters over here also. Just need to make sure, again, it's going to be like the medium one. So let's switch that off and see. So walker-later over here. Up to around, yeah, but that's not going to work though. You'd rather do, yeah, that's going to be a little bit more problematic. The walker-later should be the other way around. So, or the others, okay. So let's go with the small one for this one. We may in fact change that. Actually, we do double small ones. That should be fine. Or small and medium at the back over here then. It can do that. That's an interesting one. We'll do a medium one that's gonna be started kind of do something like this. Yeah, so this area is not, I don't think this one's gonna copy as nicely. We'll see it. If we have to do the walker-laters later, we'll do that. Okay, now let's build our second stand so that we quickly see how this copy thing is working for us. Build the stand. The stand, the large stand. We're going to do it right next to it over there. And then I think we'll maybe look into a bit of a gap because I want to try and maybe do our remote stand pieces in here somewhere. So that's the one. Now, let's see. We need to make sure that we, in fact, extend our secure zones and all these kind of things. So let's just go ahead and extend that fairly substantially. And we'll also extend the international zone all the way up there also. Nice. It's a bit of a lag now. Yeah, so they are struggling. They're not registering as just the one. They're seeing them as multiples. We'll go all the way up to about there. And we'll get the international zone extended. It started at the edge there, and get the international zone extended also. There we go. Nice. Now, okay, so let's quickly upgrade this guy. We'll get ourselves the jetway in place there. Nice, that's going to work. Probably do one more round of international and secure zone extensions just in here, just to make sure that it's kind of sorted out. Hang on. What was that? Was that a bit of an issue yet again? No, it seems to be working now. Okay. Now, with that in mind, I want to go and copy this entire thing. Okay, before we do, let's quickly grab the bits and pieces for the store. No, I will not do that because I want to do the next one should be a cafe. Okay, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, guys, let's go ahead here. I'm going to pull it in there and I'm going to say, well, let's do a copy. And if we do Alt copy, we copy the rooms as well. So Alt copy and lag. Okay, nice. So you've copied that, so we can nicely line it up over here. Why will those not work? Oh, we need to build them downstairs, of course. So we'll do that. Slot it in there. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. I like it. There's even some more room over here if we can even do some more stuff there. Now let's try the very same thing downstairs. Though this one is going to be slightly more difficult. We need to align the edge with the walkway over there, or there. So let's do the copy yet again over here. I would like us to copy the extent of that, so let's copy all of that. We'll get the Alt going on, something like so. Copy, and the lag is big with this one. Can you get the copy right? Come on. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble? No, it works. It works. Okay, now how we're gonna line up that right over there. This is the alignment that we're looking for. So if we do that, click it in there. Ha ha ha! Guys, how about that? How about it? This needs to be closed, please. Oh, it didn't copy all the rooms. Anyway, that's fine. So now what we'll do is we'll close that out. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get the little wall piece that I didn't pause it actually. We'll get that closed off over there. We're going to need to make sure that this area is in fact, actually let's get the bathroom done first. Yeah, the bathroom seems to be a little bit more problematic. So let's try the bathroom like so then. And then what I want to do is I want to grab the lounge from there. Oh, now the lounge doesn't want to do that. So anyway, we'll just do the lounge up to there and see how that works. Maybe that's part of why I didn't want to copy, because it had a bit of a glitch in there. Now let's get our, assuming a medium walkulator is now going to be the right call. So if we do something like that, you should be able to get off of that and continue on to this. And we need to remember we're one off from the wall. If we take the large one, how far? Now the large one is too big. The large one is too big. So the medium one is in fact the right tool. We'll give it a little bit of room there. Something like, yeah, something like up to say there. There we go. That's kind of the idea that I have going on. So they've got the walkolators going all the way through the exit channel, and we continue the work over here with our large lounges. If we go upstairs, that's all there is. There we go. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Just make sure we close this thing. They are in fact all connected. Yes, excellent. They're connected to the security zones over there. This is going to be really cool. I hope we can really effectively move people through these stands. Okay, now the next thing that I want to focus on, and we're quite a distance from actually opening up for business over here, but that should all work quite well through here. Now, I want us to set up our, I just want us to set up the security scanning, the baggage scanning thing. So let's get the first one in here, and maybe 2 sets of scanners is going to be the right call for us. So if we do one here, and yeah, let's give it a little bit of room, and then another one over there. Actually, let's do one, and then we'll just copy the whole thing down. So let's, no, that's not the button that I was after. But what is this? Yeah, that's just the operational panel. This thing still doesn't work, even though we do have, in fact, have a CIO. Our money situation is getting a little bit better. Let's quickly have a look at operations while we have this open. We're missing people, but it might be due to the stuff that we're doing in this new. Yeah, that's certainly not in the other terminals. This is the new terminal that's kind of causing us some problems. If we have a look at our vehicles, yeah, we are pretty good on the vehicles, so that's okay. Let's get rid of that one, and then we'll get the rest of the security screening stuff going on. So now it's effectively going to run out from there. You're going to run in there. And in there. Okay, and there, actually we are getting to a point where my voice is starting to go. So I think the 4 hours of streaming is about the max I can do at this point until my voice gets a little bit more well practiced. Okay, and then that's the case, and then we'll go to the 3rd tier of screening like so, and from there we'll just go into the demolitions, into the demolitions piece. We could do just the one demolitions guy, but that'll give us all kinds of problems with the other bits and pieces. So let's just do something like that. We will go ahead and run our like so, and like so. Nice, and then this will be through here. And that'll be like so, and we'll just make sure to tie them all together. There we go. That is our setup over there, so we'll copy that and we'll do 2 of them. Okay, copy that, place it right about there. Why is it running all the stuff in the wrong direction? Yeah, copying belts is really a problem. Anyway, and then from here we'll feed into 4 baggage bays. 2 on the, we can do 2 on each side actually. Let's quickly see about our baggage bays. Baggage bays. We could do, okay, so if we do baggage bays, if we want to do it here, right, we really don't have enough room to do, let's see, if we do that and that, wow, we may have to trim back this entire thing. Luckily we have a little bit of room to potentially do so, so we can do that and that. Okay, now what we need to do is, we don't have to do the entire thing. All we can do is we can just extend this area over here, and that'll work quite well. Nice. I think If we run it through there, oh, that's going to be awesome. We'll trim that back. We will make sure to provide a new staff room zoning area right over there. Right, and potentially what we can do is we can do more staff room on this side, should we wanted to, but that's kind of the situation what we've got going on over there. So now, what I'm a little worried about, let's try this baggage thing one more time. In our last 5 minutes, let's see if I can move it all down a little bit more. I think that'll be helpful to us if we can do that. So let's, baggage hubs. So let's get rid of these guys. And I'm tempted, yeah, it's not gonna work. Unless we do, I don't think we can do one ways for these. They're not gonna run on one ways. So we can certainly do this, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna work as a one-way operation here, and we don't have room for the two-way. If we do, hang on, if we move that one out and we do this, it's also just going to be a bit of a one-way. But what we could do, this one could work as a one-way. That one could work as a one-way, and then this one has potentially enough room for two. Yeah, excellent. So look at this. So this, yeah, I like that. That's going to be awesome. Now, if we grab our service roads and we say, we're going to go with these guys, and we're going to say this unfortunately is going to be a two-way section, and then we'll just kind of get in there all the time. Yeah, I don't think there's much else we could do with this. Okay, but this one on the other hand can in fact be a one-way operation that goes in here and out there. So what is the kind of operation like? So this is come in, drop off, pick up, go. Yeah, maybe that's not that's going to happen all the time. So let's make sure to open up there and open up here, and then we'll get that little service road sections in place there. One there and one there, and I'm just going to make sure to do one-way operation through here. There we go. Nice. We need to do a very similar thing over here. Open up here, and then make sure to get our service road sections all the way in there, and then we'll add a service road will obviously be running up there. So there we go, guys. There we go. We're going to have the various pieces on the outside though. So let's just tie these in. Okay, like that, like that. 2 more minutes left in the stream. Thank you so much for watching. It has been absolutely awesome. I believe so these guys will run this way, but I'm going to have to dip it underneath, and these guys will run that way, and I'm going to have to dip it underneath yet again. So we'll quickly see, we can see about tying that up actually in the next episode, I think. Well, actually, let's try and quickly tie in this stuff here. So if we say run it up to there, then we'll run it down here somewhere. Actually, this one can probably run like that, and then we'll dip it down and we'll get it back up over on this side. Yeah, probably a little something like that maybe. That's kind of the idea. Let's get a tilt tray in there. Tilt tray, and we will dip it underneath ever so quickly. And we will come back up on the other side. Just a little something like that. And there we go. So those will be all tied together. And there we go. And then what we can do is we can run this. That's going to be very tight to get all of this to work. We can run this like this. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That's the one. So we'll need to find the other one as well. This is going to be really tight to get that to work. Guys, that is going to do it for the stream today. Terminal 3 we've made a lot of progress, but we're unfortunately not not opening it up just yet. But in the next one, I am sure we're going to get there. This is really expanding quite nicely. I am really quite proud of what we're doing over here. It's a really, I think, functional airport, making use of all the features that Alpha 35 has to offer. And including the separation. So thank you so much for coming out. I do always enjoy your company as part of these streams. It makes it so much more fun for me if you're actually interacting with me, and it was awesome today. Thank you for that. If you've enjoyed it and you're catching it on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe, come and join us on the stream next time where we interact and do all of that. And please come on and come to the Discord, join the conversation where we're talking about this and all the other stuff that's currently going on. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.